Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working outside, going to be doing some trimming and some yard work, mainly just focusing in the front of the house. And I'm going to be using an electric trimmer. I'll let you guys know the brand. I'll show you what that looks like, but it's really easy. Don't be intimidated. It's a little bit heavy, but it's super easy to use. I'm going to be trimming all the hedges here in my front, and behind the camera I have my goat currently eating my spent tulips. So I got to get those out of there, and he's just going to town on them right now. So maybe I don't have to do any weeding after all, but so I'm going to be trimming back the tulips and just composting the tops and saving the bulbs for next fall. If you live in the Pacific Northwest like I do, it's really damp around here in the fall and winter, so a lot of times bulbs will mold, or the slugs will get them, or voles, whatever else you have, kind of wildlife. But so I like to pull as many bulbs as I can out of the ground, and I hang them in a bag. I'll show you what that looks like, a mesh bag, and I will put them in a dry, kind of a cool place, which is my shed. It won't rot or mold or any of that, so it's really helped since I started doing that. Let's get to the yard work. I'll show you guys what that entails. Let's get started. So we've got a Black & Decker electric trimmer here, and it's a 20-volt lithium battery. Super easy. It's a little heavy, but it's not bad. And it's got a safety feature. It's really easy to switch hands. So if you have to if you have to get like this and then switch hands and go like this, it's pretty easy to do. I don't find it complicated at all. So you guys are going to see all my animals in the background. So let's get started. Just a quick tip to you guys: when your vegetation touches your house, wood destroying insects such as moisture ants, carpenter ants, termites, and that kind of thing, it gives them a way to your house. So even if you're having a pest control licensed professional spraying your house, that vegetation is touching the house, so the insects no longer have to cross that barrier that was sprayed from the pest control technician. They're just gonna hitch a ride, go up the tree, and go right onto your house. So they're going to avoid that whole barrier of spray that either you're doing yourself or you've hired a licensed professional to do. So we call that a conducive condition, not only for insects but also for rodents. Rodents also like vegetation, bushes and shrubbery, so that they can hide from predators or nest. But if you think about it, if you live in a damp area, it can also cause like rotting issues. Just depends on what kind of siding you have, but we've got hardy board siding, so we're not worried about that. But I am worried about like carpenter ants or other insects going over my spray and getting a ride on the plant and touching the house. So that is why I like to trim all branches, twigs, anything that's touching my house or going over the roof of my house, to avoid any infestations on insects. But also you don't want branches over your house anyway. So. And I put the bulbs in a mesh bag and hang them in a dry place. I'm going to reuse this pot for different plants. So I'm going to get the tulips out of here. So it serves for two purposes. Bulbs inside, and this is where I keep them throughout the winter time. It does get a little bit damp in here, but it's not that bad, so they stay kind of nice and dry in here. I make sure that there's not a lot of dirt, and that way they don't mold or rot over the winter time. And I've already got one bag started. It's been a warm day, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have been working out in the sun all day. And well, first I started off working, and this was my after work project, so I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna keep these up here. Preferably though, I mean, if it was in a spot where it didn't touch a wall, it would be a lot better because it would get really good aeration. But like that, it's touching my wall. But like I said, I've done this for a few years. I haven't had any issues, so this works really good. The mesh helps it breathe so it doesn't rot. Just again, make sure that you shake the bulbs really good and ensure that you don't have dirt or anything clumpy in there, because that will cause it to mold quickly. All right guys, I'm going to show you guys the aftermath of what all the bushes look like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun. I love manicuring our landscaping. I think it looks so good when I'm finished. You definitely need to wait a few years though for your bushes to get to a certain size before you need to start trimming it, and a certain height before you'll need a trimmer. But ours are about 5 years old, and it's definitely time to start trimming them, boxing them. And if you notice in the beginning of my video, I forgot to wear eye protection. So please wear eye protection when you're using an electric trimmer, anything when you're close contact with anything where you're gonna have like branches or pieces that could fly in your eyes. Wear eye protection. I forgot to wear it in the beginning. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video. Hopefully this motivated you so that you can go out there and start landscaping a little bit around your house, or maybe just some landscaping ideas. But that electric trimmer will make a good gift, whether it be for a husband or wife, male, woman. So that is a really good tool to have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mainly just focusing here. That was my goat. Gonna be doing some yard work, mainly just... Gypsy, go on. Go on.